cryptocurrency, the cash accounts with Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, Uber, and Apple.
Sun taxes.
It's controversial political and policy, possibly restricting micro-targeting.
Energy poverty.
The temperature is well below
because
zero.
It's so expensive. I turn it off for the whole night.
Untrackable funds and donations. What if we could ensure energy is easily accessible to everybody? What if we could track the impact of all donations and fundings? And what if we could enable data sovereignty for all citizens? Yes, that would be a future that rocks. Welcome to Futures That Rock series, the what if fields that lead to impact-driven actions for a worth living future.
Today's story is epic. For the first time, 4 coordinated European teams are exploring solutions to prove we citizens may be ruling on energy and being accounted for
by governments and corporations.
I believe it's a question more on trust than on technology. Because what we're lacking now as societies is trust on institutions. The last barometer from Edelman, Trust Barometer, states that 57% of the population don't trust their public institutions. So it's a really crisis of trust.
So the point is, some citizens don't believe rulers are enough concerned with our welfare, and we don't trust our donations can make a difference. But there is a way to empower ourselves and change the rules. Are we walking towards a future that rocks?
Let's check with our fellow citizens.
Yes, I give money monthly to 2 organizations. I did that for a long time just for one, and I'm giving this money, but I don't really know where the money goes.
Charity accountability had to be one of the topics. What the Alice team did was actually change the question from where does my money go to how efficiently is my money being used. So in short, it's about impact, and it's about being able to know where the money is being effectively spent. And for this, distributed ledger technologies are a very useful tool because I don't need to trust that the organization spends the money in what they say they're going to spend it, but I actually can see where the money is going.
Well, of course, if I give money to an NGO and I want to know where the money goes, I think it's more important to know where the money goes when you pay your tax.
The reality is that we need a lot of steps until we get what we want to do, or sometimes we even have to be there.
Distributed ledger technologies are at the basis of technologies that we know, like Bitcoin, for example. They work like an old school accountant's book. What you write in there cannot be erased or easily modified, and it's credited by others who have no conflict of interest. So in short, what you actually do with these technologies is change trust for knowledge. I don't need to trust those actors who write things in there because I just need to know the facts, which are actually written on stone.
Well, there are a lot of items in the electricity bill that we don't know exactly what they are. Even if we understand the words, we don't really know what we are paying. And on the other hand, we are just allowing these huge companies just to get our money, also with a threat that if you don't pay or you are unable to pay, they will cut you off.
30 million Europeans suffered energy poverty in 2019, according to the Jacques Delors Institute. Empowering citizens on energy-related matters not only saves public money, but it actually also makes us less dependent of big energy companies.
It wouldn't be so difficult, actually, to, with a little bit of knowledge and a little bit of organization, to be able to create our own energy, perhaps.
Energy is free, but there is a cost associated to the infrastructures to produce it and to deliver it to people's homes. That is what we actually pay for, this cost associated to the infrastructures. So by becoming self-sufficient communities where we produce we consume and we sell energy, we are actually acting like the big energy operators. And what is more important? That we can have a say on the price of the energy.
So it would be amazing to have the system, to have the tool, to have the possibility of knowing where the money goes when you pay tax to your government. And I think that anything that it's a tool that narrows the distance between citizens and governments is welcome, and that if there's something like this, we should use it for sure.
The more transparency, the easier it is to make a positive impact. And this is valid both for public and private entities. Recognizing citizens' digital sovereignty is key in, for example, empowering them to share their data to accelerate innovation or research, to solve problems that we care about, to share their data, for example, to improve public policy delivery. So maybe it's about institutions rephrasing the key question. Maybe they should ask themselves, from where I'm at now, how can I contribute towards having a positive impact?
Well, as you see, once you open the what if door, it cannot be closed. What if we could really make a change? What if citizenship was about real power and responsibility? Today, we have learned that there are tools that help citizens with these and other goals. We have learned that change starts by asking ourselves new questions and rephrasing the old ones. But above all, we've learned that things can be changed quickly enough. So now, it's time to ask ourselves, what's my future that rocks?